going on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Whitney House. I'm the CEO of The Creative Era, and today I want to explain why your girl stopped drinking. Why did you stop drinking, sis? We need answers. Why you not throwing it back? Because we need answers. We want to know. If that's something that you are interested in, continue to watch so I can explain why your girl stopped drinking.
Be love,
be light,
be peace,
be life,
be wrong,
alright?
be strong.
Listen, do not judge me. Do not judge me, y'all. But I've been drinking since I was like 15. I started drinking when I was like, probably sooner than that, but that's what I could remember me doing. Listen, me and my crew, we used to find people to go to the liquor store, get us some liquor, anything that was strong. Now, if you guys know, and if you guys are drinkers, okay, we used to drink Devil Springs, okay? Devil Springs, we should have known when it said Devil Springs, okay? Listen, Google Devil Springs and you will see how much of a proof is on that thing, okay? And so we used to be like, yo, we need the strongest thing that's gonna make us get lit. We was out here drinking Devil Springs, Hennessy, Bacardi, anything that was like top notch, that was like, yo, we had one sip and we was laid out, child, that was the answer. And so from that stage on, I was just like, I felt like it was a social thing for me, like, yo, you know, drinks, people, I mean, they all go together, you know, talking to people and socializing, those drinking go together. Now, as I started to get older, I started to like not make good decisions as I was drinking, okay? And then not only that, I was that girl that would get too drunk and pass out somewhere. Like, that was me. Yes, that was me. Do not judge me. Do not judge me. I was the girl that would get drunk and legit pass out in the middle of the dance floor. Like, not dance floor, but like, I'll be the person on the side laid out, and like people be like, yo, your friend is okay, yo, she's good, she good. Like, that was me. And especially like back in the days when there was like house parties going down, like I was always the girl like that would just, you know, when it's a house party, you ain't gotta pay for liquor, it's just like laying around. And so I would just drink over my limit. And as I started to get older, when I hit like 25, I realized, like, Whitney, like, you gotta do better in life, sis. You gotta do better in life. So I went from drinking like hardcore liquor to like, you know, drinking wine. And then I realized like me drinking wine became even more of, you know, I just would drink wine because it was a social thing. But then I started realizing like it wasn't really a social thing, because then I'll be at home moping around drinking wine because I was mad or sad or whatever emotion that was going on inside of me. I would just be at home drinking wine like by myself. And so then it just became like a band-aid for all the real issues that was going on in my life. And so I was just like, girl. So by the time I hit like 28, I want to say, by the time I hit 28, I was like, girl, this whole drinking thing is not working out for you, because you're not making rational decisions when you're drunk, okay? You're not. And if you guys know what I mean, you guys know what I mean. Like, you just don't. You start getting the texting, you start sending out things that you're not supposed to be sending. Like, y'all know what I'm trying to say. It's just me, and drinking just was not working out very well. And so my last stage of like, when I finally made that decision of like, Whitney, you definitely need to like not do this anymore, was like October of 2017. Yeah, October 2000. No, I'm lying. Was that September? Sorry. September of 2017, I told myself, Whitney, no, it was actually October, I'm lying. It was definitely October. I told myself, Whitney, you're going to stop drinking. We're going to get this together. I want to have a clear mind. I want to be sober. I want to not rely on, you know, liquor to make me feel like, Whitney, this is what's going to help you get through your problems. But really it was a band-aid. And so, yeah, so I stopped drinking. I just went cold turkey and I stopped drinking. However, by the time my birthday rolled around, which was in January of 2018, I was like, okay, I feel like I'm okay with not drinking, quote unquote, like I'll be good. But child, my birthday rolled around and people was like, yo, Whitney, what you drinking? Yo, you need to just drink, like, you know, is your birthday, enjoy yourself, da da da. So I took the peer pressure and I decided to drink. When I tell y'all, by the end of my birthday, I was on fuck of a lounge. I was dead laid out, okay? And the next day, you know, you have that prep talk with yourself, like, yo, sis, you gotta do better in life. You gotta do better in life. Okay? I need you to do better in life. And so, by the time after my birthday, I said over it, Whitney, like, we're not drinking. We're just not drinking. It's not for you right now. It's not the answer for you. It's not benefiting you at all, especially the area of life that you're in. Like, I was in the area of like really doing my self-care, self-love journey to another level, and drinking was hindering that. And so I was like, okay, we're not drinking. So I got through from January to July. By July hit, it was my sister's birthday. So I'm like, Whitney, don't drink, like, you're good, like, don't, like, you've been doing good this whole time. My sister, and not saying that she's a bad influence, but she was like, Whitney, you know, just take a drink, like, you know, you'll be fine, like, it's okay. I took another drink, and yeah, I had to start the process all over again of not drinking. So I wake up, I had another prep talk with myself. Whitney, why did you start drinking? Are you bugging? Blah blah blah, whatever. So then I got through that journey. By September, was it to July? September was like another social event. And I was like, you know what, Whitney, I had seen, like, it was an event, they had wine, and I was like, you know what, Whitney, let's just have a sip of wine, like, it's okay, you'll be fine. I take another sip, and when I tell you, by the time that wine hit my tongue, I felt, mind you, it was wine that I've always drank. It was Moscato, I believe. And when I tasted it, tasted so disgusting. Like, it was so disgusting. I don't know why. But it just was disgusting. Like, I was like, Whitney, why are you drinking this? And I just felt like in my heart that was God's way of saying, Whitney, I'm removing the taste of drinking out of your mouth, because you are not fit for drinking anymore. Like, you've been drinking since you was like 15, and now you are, at that time I was 29. Like, you need to pull it together. You need to pull it together. And so now fast forward to, it would make a whole year of me not drinking. And when I tell y'all, your girl is so proud of herself, because it took a lot of discipline, child. That was a lot of discipline, because I was constantly, you know, in a social gathering where it was like the peer pressure of like, yo, Whitney, just drink. But I knew that the bigger outcome was that I wanted to be a better person. I wanted to be a better version of myself. And drinking was definitely not the answer for me, because it was hindering me from getting to that point, because I was not making rational decisions with drinking. And so this whole time of like, for like a whole year, from September of 2018 to now, I have been so obedient to now. I'm like, yo, I can go to a bar and be like, yo, let me get that Shirley Temple real fast. Like, that's how good, you know, like, yo, I don't think you understand. I went from drinking hardcore liquor to going to bars to saying, yo, let me get that Shirley Temple, because listen, it's been a long journey, and I no longer even have the desire to drink no more. Like, I went to this, for my sister's birthday this year, we went to like this thing called Rose Mansion, and basically it's a wine tasting like event where a group of us can go and you could taste different types of wine or whatever. And so I went, and already in my head I was like, dang sis, like you really about to be in a facility with nothing but wine, and can you handle that, girl? Can you handle that? And so by the time we got there, I had already made the prep talk in my head, like when you're not drinking, when they give you the wine, just pass it along to everybody else that's drinking. And so that's what I did. Like I got through 9 rooms of drinking wine tasting without even not even tempted. Like God is so good, y'all. God is so good. I didn't even have the temptation to even take a sip, okay? And I legit was just, whenever they poured me some, I poured it in somebody else's glass, child. And so just give me a round of applause. And so yeah, it's been a whole year that I have not drank, and I'm super proud of myself. And I've been having a sober mind. My self-love, self-care has definitely went to another level, because that was the goal. And just my discipline of like, Whitney, you can do this. So for anybody that's out there that's trying to stop drinking, you can do it. Of course it's going to be hard, it's going to be difficult, but child, it is worth it, especially if you have a goal in mind of like where you trying to be and what you're trying to accomplish. You got this, okay? So that's all I have to say. And listen, your girl made a whole year. If I can do it, you can do it too, child. So with that being said, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'ma holla at y'all. Other than that, we gonna keep this party going.
Be love,
be light,
be peace,
be life,
be wrong,
alright,
be strong,
be bold,
be black,
be gold,
be love,
be love,
be love,
be love,
be love,
be love,
be love.
be love.